What is going on YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new cryptocurrency video. Oh, damn. What is going on YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, as you guys can see, most of the major cryptocurrencies are hitting major resistance as they have finally started to peak after seeing major 10, 20, 30% rallies over the past couple of days here. You can see XRP, we have been tracking what appears to be a massive bull flag formation, and it's almost like we finally come to an end here where a decision has to be made. We finally caught up to that top price ceiling here, and we are battling that moving average to decide, are we going to be breaking out of it, expecting to see that textbook bull flag breakout, or are we going to consolidate lower and continue this pattern of destruction and correction to the downside here? But not just XRP, you can see Solana has managed to break out of its bull flag formation, retesting top resistance here, which is quite exciting. Ethereum reaching all-time highs for 2024, Bitcoin reaching all-time highs for 2024. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make a video yesterday as I was traveling, and the same thing goes for the rest of this week here, but videos will be coming out at about normal time. I just wanted to give you guys an update, if you can't already tell from the background of the videos here, but I'm quite excited to go over and discuss everything that we're starting to see over the past couple of days and what's happening right now, as we need to make a decision. Are we going to be continuing to spiral higher, or are we going to tip the scale and start to correct to the downside and maybe enter some short positions on the markets? These are the questions that we have to go over and answer in today's episode. So with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump right into today's video. Now, for those wondering, we are going to be covering XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. I also wanted to update you guys that BidFi is doing a $100 free giveaway. All you have to do is complete your first deposit and trade, literally that simple. Make your first trade and you'll get $100 USDT. I have to check as we are getting near the end of February. I just need to double check with them when this is going to end, and I'll update you guys as there will be a new one. But you can either click the link down in the description below, sign up completely free, or click the QR or scan the QR code on your phone or computer right there, and you'll be brought to the page where you can earn free cryptocurrencies. So make sure to check that out ASAP. Now, to start off today's episode, you can see the current coin market cap is consolidating yet again here. Over the past couple of days, we've kind of hit that peak. This is what we've been talking about. We were getting ready to hit that peak in the market here, where a lot of these cryptos were exploding to the upside, like parabolic explosions to the upside here. You can see right off the bat, if we just take, Bitcoin, for example, here, since the symmetrical triangle breakout, we've been up over 20% here. And as you know, that does not last. At some point or another, we are going to tip the scale and we are going to correct to the downside. And we are kind of expecting it to be right around now, especially because it's the weekend. As you guys know, after Friday, stock market closes and most of the markets start to consolidate and kind of go flatline. Not many people are paying attention to the markets nearly as much as they are during the weekdays. And with the market close, we see less volume, especially now that we have a lot of ETFs sharing the price of Bitcoin here. There's a lot of money in external markets here that isn't directly in crypto. So when we see, like Grayscale Bitcoin ETF, the Fidelity one, lots of these cryptos holding billions of dollars worth of funds, and they're closed on the weekends here, it is going to affect the price of Bitcoin. And typically cryptos will kind of flatline out for the weekends here, which is what we're starting to see today. And it's probably been, probably since Thursday or Friday, we've been seeing this consolidation, and that's why they're kind of stagnant across the board for a lot of these here. We are trading at 75 on the Fear and Greed Index, only up 1.5% for the week, or for the day, but you can see 7.4 Bitcoin's up for the week, 11.4 Ethereum. BNB is 9.9, XRP is 5%, Cardano's 14%. Like, we're doing incredibly well. Now, yesterday, I was not able to make a video, so I'm making up for it today here. But you can see we've hit a peak in the market here, which is why I'm saying XRP Ripple holders, we did it. We finally hit that price ceiling we figured we would hit quite a long time ago. And you also know that we were talking about Solana hitting its top resistance here. Lots of these major cryptos have hit its peak. And now it's decision time as to where we're going to be moving to. Now you can see on XRP here on the daily, we've been tracking bull flags all year long. I mean, this is pretty much, we've had multiple opportunities that has made up for a bulk part of our trades here. As you guys remember, yes, there are some smaller intraday or intra-week trades that you could make, but for the most part, the major money that has been made is from these big swings that have happened about 4 times now, or maybe even 5 times now on the market here. You can see the first one was right at the beginning of 2023. Then we had, into March here, and you can see kind of how these play out. I'll jump to the weekly so it's a bit clearer clearer for you. But you guys can clearly tell we form these bull flags, we break out, and it's a consistent trend. Here's number 3 for the breakout, number 4, and we're looking at number 5 right now as I speak. And you can see if I zoom out again in a little bit more clarity as to these bull flag formations. Here's the breakout, bull flag, descending fractal, flag pull, flag itself, breakout, flag pull, flag itself, breakout. And it's just a consistent trend that's happening consistently on the markets here. Now, zooming in on, this most recent one, number 5, here's the flag pull drawn out. Then we set up a a price ceiling, and a downtrend and a support. And you can see the lower high, lower low levels that we've been, ping-ponging off, pinballing off here. And we are also noticing on the relative strength indicator the beautiful, beautiful descending triangle that was forming here. Clear resistance, price ceilings. You can see the consistent rejection off this downtrend here in yellow here. And we also discussed that the second we break through this price ceiling, once we break through this, it's just straight to the upside here. I've said it consistently the past maybe even 2 weeks now, but definitely the past week, every single day. If you've watched the channel, you've known the second we break through this downtrend on the relative strength indicator, it is determined to break to the upside here. It was that simple. I don't want to hear it from anyone. That is what we've been saying over and over again. We also then added this lower high, lower low pattern here. People were getting bored. So we said, check this out. Here's another downtrend here. If we jump into like maybe the 4-hour chart, you can see kind of the fractal that's forming here. Look, we've clearly been hitting resistance. So we discussed that if we were to break through the resistance right here, it'd be a good opportunity to buy in and long on a more aggressive scale. And that's exactly what we did. And where did we say price target was? Right up to moving average and right up to that downtrend. And that's what we hit. Now, obviously, it's nowhere near the size of the eruption that all the other cryptocurrencies have had, but it doesn't really matter, as this was the small opportunity we had, discussed on XRP, and now we hit it. So now we have to decide, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. We just pinballed, rejected, and retested price ceiling, moving average, and the overbought line here. Here we are rejecting clear as day off moving average and the downtrend here. Good chance we're going to need to consolidate a bit, but it's simply put, if we break through this price ceiling on the daily, we can buy in and long to the upside, because as you can see consistently, they are some pretty explosive runs that happens when we break through that price ceiling. It would be implied that that same thing would happen for this year. Also, we're going closer to the halving. Cryptos are expected to move up as well. But it's to break through that. If we don't, good chance we'll consolidate lower, and that carries through with a lot of the other cryptos. Here we are on Solana, yet again forming a very similar pattern. We've been tracking this for quite some time. A few people have asked me to talk about Solana, so we did. We added it here. We discussed we've been following some sort of support. We had a beautiful bull flag forming here, and we also mentioned, hey, here's the flag pull. Here's the lower high, lower low flag itself. Even though we dipped below here, which was unfortunate and upsetting because we were hoping to break through it, we also said, okay, when we do break through this resistance right here, that's an opportunity to buy in for a long-term move. I was hoping for a run, and I did mention it a few times here, but what ended up happening is took a more conservative leap. We discussed, hey, well, we didn't really see that run before. It was a lot of consolidation. Good chance the same thing will happen up to the price ceiling. And that's exactly what we did. So from the breakout, from the bull flag formation that we've been tracking, if I can pull it up here, we take a price range from breakout. We topped off at 27% on Solana here, which is absolutely incredible. So just a small buy and hold, or if you want to leverage it, go for it. But a small buy and hold for a long-term movement, it's the easiest way. You'd be up 28% on your investment. Was a move to the upside. Well, now we're getting closer to retesting this price ceiling. That's another discussion. You can see how we fill in the gap here, and then we popped, and we hit resistance here. Well, that resistance has come to bite us to the butt again. So we need to see, are we going to break through it? If we can close the daily above resistance here, guess what? We're going to pop off. If not, then we would expect rejection to moving average. But there's a big chance we could consolidate and break through it. So we kind of have to let things pan out. But again, there are clear, concise resistances that must be broken for us to be buying in and longing these cryptocurrencies with very little leverage, if any leverage at all, is needed here. Clear as day, talking about, the past year Ethereum breakout, but right now we're yet again overbought, consolidating. I bet you if we zoomed into like the hourly, the 2-hour charts here, the 4-hour charts, maybe we could uncover some sort of resistance, some sort of newer indicator here. It's too early to tell right now. You can see we're starting to form some sort of fractals or whatever you want to call it. It's just too early right now looking at the 4-hour, but things are starting to get drawn out. There's only 2 confirmations, so take this charting with a grain of salt. It is way too early to start placing bets on something like that. Same thing with Bitcoin. However, Bitcoin, we were tracking on the 3-hour chart. We had what appeared to be a small little ascending triangle. And as you guys know with ascending triangles, if we can break through the price ceiling, we buy in and long. If we break through the price floor, we buy in and short. And you can see as we started to trend this out, maybe it would look better on the 4-hour. Let's see. Yes, here we go. We were tracking it on the 4-hour. You can see if I zoom in and zoom out, here we are, the moving average, filling this in. We had a clear price ceiling. We haven't been able to break. Once we confirm that break below here, it was an ideal short scenario here. But again, we're trading on the 4-hour. That means we're in and out within the day. So here's a 4-hour closure confirmation. You had 4 hours for this short, and then you get out. And it's typically the size of that break, which is huge, but it's very aggressive. But you can see on the ascending triangle, we did have that break. But again, get in, get out. That's why I don't like to trade on the 4-hour, because it's super aggressive and super quick, and you'd make a lot of mistakes. But long-term overall, we zoom out on the daily for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is so fried right now and overbought at a peak of 84 on the relative strength indicator. One would gather that a correction to moving average would be necessary, and this would be an incredible short opportunity that you can take advantage of on BidFi, which is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits, everything you'd want is on BidFi and is offered on BidFi. They have not only a demo trading account, but beyond the $100 free deposit they're giving right now, they also have a way for you to earn over $2,000 in free cryptos in free cryptocurrency by completing certain exclusive advanced and new user tasks. So make sure to go clean that down in the description below. And then also make sure to check out the free $50,000 of Monopoly Money demo account that allows you to get familiar, test your trades, and just get, overall familiar with the platform. So it makes it easier for you when you're ready to switch over to the live trading account, or just play around with it on the demo account. It's free, it's risk-free, it costs you nothing. You might as well, play around with it while it's there, and then you can make your decision afterwards. But with that being said, that is it for today's video, guys. So make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode tomorrow. Peace.